Okay, so besides the Chinese zodiac forecast, 2020 is looking like it's going to be a great year.
And then resting him a little bit.
I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize.
And now I am happy to present to you, with new and improved video editing skills, the long-awaited and highly anticipated 2020 Year in Review. January 3rd, the U.S. drone strike kills top Iranian Major General Qasem Soleimani. Fuck that guy. January 26th, Kobe Bryant and his daughter tragically die in a helicopter crash. R.I.P. February 2nd, the Kansas City Chiefs are down 10 points in the fourth quarter and score 3 unanswered touchdowns to defeat the San Francisco 49ers and win their first Super Bowl in 50 fucking years. February 6th, run into and dap up Drew Lock on the floor of the Miranda Lambert concert in the formerly known as Sprint Center. February 9th, the St. Louis Battlehawks win their first XFL game, beating the Dallas Renegades 15-9. Caw-caw! February 12th, Papa John comes out and admits he didn't actually eat 40 pizzas in 30 days and claims that when he said he had 40 pizzas in 30 days, that he meant he had inspected 40 pizzas in 30 days. Also on February 12th, the family of Pablo Escobar gives rapper Boosie Badass one-of-a-kind autographed Pablo Escobar merchandise in thanks for Boosie hooking up the Pablo Escobar Rap Snacks royalties. February 14th, intricate details of the cheating Houston Astros tactics were brought to light. February 27th, Garth Brooks plays a concert in Detroit and wears a Barry Sanders jersey, which caused a lot of turbulence in the online community amongst his supporters who thought he was supporting Bernie Sanders for 2020. March 3rd, Jackson State's manager, Thomas Snacks Lee, comes out in the fourth quarter on senior night and buries a three-pointer from NBA range and the crowd goes wild. And right about now is when shit hits the fan. When an engineered virus comes out of a lab in China. March 12th, Young Dolph and Key Glock canceled their concert in Kansas City due to the China virus. Also on March 12th, a man is repeatedly stabbed during an altercation that started over a pack of water bottles at a Sam's Club in Georgia. In addition, March 12th, real bad day, the NCAA decides to cancel March Madness. March 17th, Tom Brady announces he will be playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the upcoming season. March 18th, the Bears pick up Nick Foles. March 19th, frat bro spring breaking in Miami makes the legendary quote of,
"If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying."
March 23rd, the Kansas City Chiefs pick up all-time XFL Battlehawk legend quarterback Jordan Ta'amu. March 24th, rapper Boosie Badass goes viral on his IG Live with the quote,
"Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
March 27th, being the marketing genius he is, Boosie records hit single, Pussy Lips on Live.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000. Put your pussy lips on live. Put your pussy lips on live. Put your pussy lips on live. Pussy lips on live. Pussy lips on live."
April 4th, after instigating a WrestleMania Boneyard match with The Undertaker, AJ Styles gets choke slammed off the top of a barn after trying to bury The Undertaker alive.
And haters, and haters, niggas haters, and I made myself so easy to love.
Soon after, Netflix releases the series Tiger King, which goes wildly viral, covering the former candidate for governor of the state of Oklahoma, Joe Exotic, who is now incarcerated, free my dog, and fuck that bitch Carol Baskin. Also, to be noted, this show brought back white Wrangler jeans into the new fashion scene. April 24th, DJT suggests injecting Lysol into your bloodstream to beat the China virus. People, listen to your fucking president. We could have been over this a long time ago, okay? April 29th, Bashad Breeland arrested for a DWI in South Carolina, but quite frankly, if you're not blowing loud and drinking when you're gripping grain behind this slab, toss me the fucking keys. Soon after, in the midst of the scamdemic, ESPN releases the greatest sports documentary ever produced, The Last Dance. May 4th, Anheuser-Busch releases the corn cans of Busch Light for the farmers. May 7th, Kristen Cavallari divorces Jay Cutler for being lazy and unmotivated. Her loss. Also on May 7th, Doja Cat promises to post pictures of her boobs if her fans can get her hit single, Say So, to the #1 spot of the Billboard Hot 100, which happened, and then she changed her mind. May 9th, despite all odds, Vegas rolled over when the internationally famous Okie Noodling Tournament was canceled for 2020. Thanks a lot, China. May 15th, not gonna lie here, people, I don't know any backstory on this, but a tiger gets loose in the streets of Guadalajara, and some brave Mexican cowboy lassos it and subdues it, surely saving the entire barrio from what would have been pure violent carnage. May 20th, again, I have no backstory here, but a crazy 5-on-1 brawl goes down in the parking lot of Home Depot and paint gets all over everything. Gotta think the one white guy was probably talking some shit on the Mexicans. May 28th, young Raj out of Virginia Beach posts a billboard offering his services to comfort single, lonely women in quarantine. What a hero. Also on May 28th, peaceful protesters burned down Minneapolis 3rd Precinct Police Headquarters, as well as dozens of other local businesses in response to the murder of George Floyd. June 4th, Lake of the Ozarks bar Backwater Jacks host their Zero Ducks Given Party.
Hoes mad, 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 hoes mad.
June 23rd, some hardo on a beach at Delaware catches a fully grown shark with his bare hands. July 1st, LeBron James signs J.R. Smith to a 1-year deal with the Lakers. July 4th, the greatest to ever do it, Joey Chestnut, breaks his own record by eating 75 hot dogs in the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. July 6th, Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes agree to a 10-year, $503 million contract extension. Watch out. July 19th, this 73-year-old pimp just yeets himself off a cliff and the crowd goes bananas. July 27th, Clippers point guard Lou Williams leaves the bubble in Orlando to attend a funeral service for his grandfather. Controversy arises when photos surface showing Lou Williams at Magic City Strip Club. He claims he only went there to get some wings and actually has a sauce named after him there, so you decide. July 29th, DJT hires some panel of for-hire D-list doctors, only in the legal sense, to come and speak on the effectiveness of hydroxychloroquine, or whatever it is, including a witch doctor who has been on record saying that Jesus will destroy Facebook servers if her videos aren't restored to the platform. But check her out, Dr. Emmanuel. Also on July 29th, Dodgers pitcher Joe Kelly throws at Alex Bregman and Carlos Correa of the cheating Houston Astros, then gets ejected from the game and suspended 8 games, which just is not right at all, but we digress. August 11th, 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate explodes in the port of Beirut. August 12th, the Big 12 decides that they will play football along with the SEC and the ACC in the upcoming season. August 15th, Young Thug gets his helicopter license and flies his boys around the city. Also on August 15th, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion release WAP, enraging millions of boomers across the nation. August 18th, expert on professional conduct in the Oval Office Bill Clinton comes out and scrutinizes DJT's use of the Oval Office with the following quote.
At a time like this, the Oval Office should be a command center.
Command center? Ha! More like come and suck my dick, Monica. Right, Bill? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. August 20th. Megan Thee Stallion gets on IG Live and claims that Tory Lanez was indeed behind the gun that shot her in the foot after a dispute arose on a ride home from Kylie Jenner's pool party. September 26th. Soon-to-be Vice President Kamala Harris announces that she thinks Tupac is the best rapper alive. October 4th, Waka Flocka Flame receives his doctorate degree in philanthropy and humanitarianism. So now that's Dr. Flocka to you. Bow, 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 bow. October 14th, Hunter Biden's laptop turns up at a thrift store where evidence of the Biden crime family receiving direct payments from the Chinese government, along with several risque photographs of Hunter, are found. October 21st, LSU football decides to self-impose some penalties for violations that occurred on the field after they won the national championship, where Odell Beckham Jr. was giving away thousands of dollars in straight cash to players. November 2nd, Florida man catches an 1,000-pound gator after it stalked him for years. November 3rd, Joe Biden beats DJT in the 2020 election. November 14th, Boosie Badass's van gets shot up in Dallas and Boosie gets shot in the leg. He immediately gets rushed to a hospital and undergoes very intensive surgery. He's all right, though. November 18th, LaMelo Ball gets drafted number 3rd overall by the Charlotte Hornets. December 2nd, LiAngelo Ball gets picked up by the Detroit Pistons. Now all 3 of the Ball brothers are playing in the NBA, just as LeVar predicted. December 13th, the Detroit Pistons cut LiAngelo Ball. December 21st, YouTuber Logan Paul and Floyd Money Mayweather agree to terms on an exhibition boxing match. Okay, on to things to leave in 2020. Number 1, Zoom happy hours with coworkers. All right, the last thing I want to do after working an entire week is digitally drink with my coworkers and get interrogated about the background in my room. Number 2, saying the phrases social distancing, stay safe, and COVID-19. Number 3 is a repeat from last year, TikTok. Delete it off your phones if you love America. It's that simple. And number 4 is buying things from China. Stop supporting the beast. Stop defending the beast. Don't go there. Don't support them. Cut it out entirely. The nominations for Player Hater of the Year were narrowed down to, in no particular order, Dr. Anthony Fauci for leading a fear campaign on coronavirus and causing thousands of small businesses to close, as well as bankrupting thousands of Americans. Where did this guy even go to medical school? President Xi of the Communist Party of China for lying and not reporting any details on the release and spread of coronavirus for nearly a month. Ken and Karen out of Central West End St. Louis for coming out armed to the teeth after peaceful protesters barged through the gate of their gated community and marched onto their lawn. And Eagles coach Doug Peterson for pulling Jalen Hurts in the last game of the season and intentionally losing to the Washington football team just to fade the New York Giants' playoff hopes. The results are in. And the Player Hater of the Year goes to President Xi of the Chinese Communist Party. Hate, 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 hate. The best invention of the year was the face shield. And the worst invention of the year was plexiglass. I'm tired of seeing it around. It looks trashy. Sure, it saved thousands of lives, but honestly, I'm just hating on plexiglass manufacturers. You got to imagine they're making a fucking killing. And the Chinese zodiac forecast for this year is the ox. I like that. That's a, reliable, solid animal. The year before, 2020, was a rat. Should have seen that coming, but I like the ox. It's resilient. Okay, things to look out for in 2021. Number 1, alien activity after the FBI declassification of all of its documents on UFOs. You got to think they already know we're here, and if they know that, they know that we know, so keep your eyes peeled. Who knows what to expect. Number 2, gaslighting sensitive topics, which will control the density of the media distribution and push the globalist agendas. Just pay attention to things, people. Number 3 is major media censorship. We've seen it done. People's free speech can be cut out at any given second. So just stay woke, think about the snowball effect here. And number 4, natural disasters. Given everything that's happened in the past couple of years, you got to think we're due. And that's the scary thing, is they can strike at any time. So if you live on the coast, the Gulf Coast, West Coast, anywhere where there's, fault lines, move to mainland America, but not where I'm at. All right, guys. 2020 was a pretty rough year. Definitely one for the books. There's a lot of shitty stuff that went down, but there's also a lot of good stuff that happened. I think we're turning a corner on the coronavirus shit, so as contradictory as it sounds, I always like to say, keep your head down and your chin up, and, let's make this a hell of a year.